Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. This one is for you haul lovers. I have received a couple of boxes from the US. My kind sister has answered the door to many a UPS delivery man. Thank you, Lainey. So I did want to share with you everything that I picked up this time. So what I usually order in the USA as far as makeup to get shipped to my sister's house, she lives in America, and then she forwards it all on to me, is either items that A, we can't actually get in Australia, or B, items that we can get in Australia but at a significantly higher price point. So the first thing I picked up is a new product from Lorac. Lorac I do not know how to get in Australia. Lorac and Tarte are some of the few items that I do not know how to access regardless of the price point in Australia. This is the Pro palette and it's got just some beautiful neutral type shades there. Really excited to give that one a try. 16 shades there compared with the Urban Decay Naked palette. Nice mirror there, and I'm sure that you'll be hearing more about that palette on YouTube. That does also come with a behind the scenes eye primer. I did also get a couple of other eyeshadow palettes. I picked up Stila's In the Know palette. So the In the Know palette is the one that's sort of like a smoky blue. If you are in Australia, you can get Stila in the stores from Mecca Cosmetica. I would recommend shipping it from beautybay.com. You're paying US retail prices there, but I just picked this up because it was available. I think at Sephora I saw it. It's a lovely smudge stick pencil there, and actually quite a neutral bunch of colors here. Every single one of them are matte and really nice selection of colors. I really like this kind of a shade for blending in the crease, but we also have, you know, these nice matte shades, a couple of choices of highlight, something to define and line. I really like this. This is going to be definitely a versatile palette. A couple of browns, really excited to give that one a shot. And the liner that comes with that is in the shade Half Moon. It looks like that sort of a slate grey. Next palette I picked up is one that's been around for a while from Too Faced, and of course we're just heading out of winter here in Australia, so it's perfect timing. This one is the Summer Eye palette from Too Faced. I do have most of the Too Faced palettes, really enjoy them. Most of these shades are definitely sparkly, especially these ones on the middle row. They're definitely sparkly. These two in the top row are as well, but really looking forward to trying that turquoise and seeing what kind of looks I can come up with. And I did also pick up another kit from Lorac. This is the Close Up Real Life to Red Carpet Natural True Dramatic Face Tutorial. And I think Lisa D1 might have posted about this maybe like a year ago, I think. But I've been looking at this one for a long time. $39. It's just a really nice kit that includes a mascara, a lip gloss, an eyeshadow trio, a blush, and then also we have a liner as well for 39 bucks. I love Lorac makeup. They make some really nice products and I've heard some nice things about this. Also the blush is in the shade Soul. That alone is worth getting this kit. I just love the Soul blush color. It's just a really nice sort of everyday flush of color on the face. So really excited to give that one a try. Last one as far as sort of eyeshadow palettes or kits go. This one was from Stila. $30 value. I think that I got this one on special from Ulta.com. I think it is an Ulta exclusive, the E Live from the Red Carpet range of Stila products. But basically it's an eyeliner duo. I really like their eyeliners. They call them the Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliners. And they've got the Stargazer and the Lionfish. That is the sort of sparkly black, I think, and then more of a sparkly type brown. I do have Lionfish, I really like it. They are twist up, so perfect for travel. You don't have to worry about a sharpener. And then also one of their mascaras in Forever Your Curl. Another palette I picked up was from Lancome. I think I ended up getting this one directly from Lancome.com, shipped to my sister. And this one is the 5 shadow and liner palette in the shade Taupe Craze. And when I saw this in store, I think in Lord & Taylor when I was on my trip, I was in a hurry and didn't pick it up, but I couldn't stop thinking about it when I got back to Australia, so I did order it. This is what the shades look like. Absolutely stunning. I love those two sort of sparkly taupey colors, but it swatched just absolutely beautifully when I had a look at it back in April. So really looking forward to giving that palette a little bit more of a whirl. Haven't heard much about it. I picked up another Rapid Lash. This was on sale, I think, for maybe less than $40 from beauty.com. You can pick this Rapid Lash up from Priceline for around $60, $65. You know, you're investing quite a bit for eyelash enhancement, but I do really like this product. I have used it for months and I do enjoy it quite a bit. So I did pick up another one of those. In the same way, I did also pick up some more products from Anastasia. I think it was Nordstrom that had this duo at a pretty good price. I think this was $28 for 2 of them. This is their clear brow gel and there's 2 of them there. I really love them. They're like no other gel or clear mascara that I've ever used on my brows. I really like this product from Anastasia. I did also pick up this perfume from Jennifer Aniston. This is available in Australia now, probably at not much of a price difference, but when I did order it, it was not available in Australia yet. This is the bottle that it comes in. It's definitely a jasmine frangipani type scent, very fresh, very floral. Definitely young and old could wear this one. Not as fruity as it is floral, but I do really like it just as a nice light daytime floral scent. Very, very pretty. And then another product I picked up, this had been recommended by Miss Hannah G. She hasn't made videos on YouTube for a while and I miss her so much. She's absolutely beautiful and sweet, but she recommended this Deborah Lippman collection nail treatment. This is called Hard Rock and they say that it's a hydrating nail hardener, top and base coat. So just wanted to give this one a try. And then while we're on the nails, I did also pick up a few bottles of nail polish from Zoya. I did pick up some Zoya nail polishes while I was in America, but the Ulta stores that I visited had very limited ranges. So I did end up ordering quite a bit of Zoya nail polish online from Zoya.com and had them shipped to my sisters. If you're in Australia, you can get Zoya from artofbeauty.com.au. Just type in zoya.com.au, you will be redirected. I think these retail for close to $20 a bottle, but they're beautiful. While I was on that trip to America, I fell in love with the Zoya and the Julep nail polishes. They're both very opaque, long wearing, beautiful to apply. I really enjoy them both. So I was excited when Zoya's website had a big sale on. I did get the shade Cola, Stephanie, Shay. This is in the shade America and they were giving this one away with their orders at the time. This one is the shade Avril, Portia, a couple of reds here. This one's quite raspberry in the shade Racquel. Even more blue based raspberry is Quinn, Pandora, more of a beigey type pink. This one is Skye. And then the last one is in the shade Kennedy. And then I did get some more face products. I picked this little setup from Tarte. This was a really good deal. This is the Clean Slate Deluxe Primer Trio. And I really wanted to give these a try because we've just heard such great things about Tarte's products lately. It has the Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. It has the Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. And then the Clean Slate 360 Degrees Creaseless 12-Hour Smoothing Eye Primer. So I wanted to give those a go from Tarte. If anyone knows how to find Tarte apart from theblonderoom.com.au, let us know if you know how to find Tarte in Australia or whoever ships Tarte to Australia. Tarte makes some beautiful, fantastic products and I can only find sites that might sell bits and pieces, but really hard to find a decent portion of the Tarte range to get to Australia. I also did get some concealer from NARS. I got this one on the recommendation of Miss Glamorazzi. There are some YouTubers that you just really enjoy the products every time you do take their recommendation and purchase what they recommend. And then there are some YouTubers who have just failed me in the past. I've bought a couple of things that they've recommended and it's hit and miss. But Miss Glamorazzi is one. I've never been disappointed with any of her product recommendations. So I did get the NARS concealer that I've seen, you know, a few videos of hers where she's recommended the NARS concealer. It is a stick concealer. I got it in the shade Custard and I'm going to be giving that a try to see how I like it. And I did also pick up this product from Lorac. They first of all came out with a white type silvery luster. You would have seen Makeup Geek post about this. They call this the Liquid Luster Gold or the 3D Liquid Luster Gold. You can see it's very, very watery, but you can just pat that over any look on your eye. It's just going to give a beautiful sort of liquid luster that dries down to just a sparkle. I really like the white, but it's nice to have it in gold as well. Very, very pretty product. And then some random type face products that we've heard a lot about on YouTube. I got these self-tan towelettes from Tan Towel. It's a half body application for face and body. I got those from Nordstrom. Looking forward to giving those a try. And then also some Alpha Beta Glow pads from Dr. Dennis Gross. These are anti-aging exfoliating self-tanners with active vitamin D, and I just wanted to give that a try. This is the palest that I'll ever be. Looking forward to just getting a little bit more tanned. I can use my darker foundations as we head into the summer without tanning dangerously in the sun. Lord knows that my face and my wrinkles can't take any more sun. And while I'm on the sort of randomy products, I did also pick up some Katy Perry lashes. These are in the Oh Honey. You can pick these up for about, I think, $14.95 from Priceline, but I think they were on Ulta.com for a really good price, so I did pick those up. They are really pretty lashes from the Katy Perry line. And then onto some face products. I picked up a couple of products from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is my first foray into his makeup. These are both pure powder glows, really they're blushes, and I got them in the shades Shador and Neolita. The packaging is sort of plasticky, but it looks metallic. It's that beautiful deep rusty red shade with the sort of gold writing and the little gold button to open it up. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't have the weight of luxury packaging. This one is the shade Shador. I got this one on the recommendation from Daisy Nation. It's just a very bright pop of pink on your cheek. Very, very smooth. You can see very, very buttery. Really nice for just a nice, bright, youthful glow. And then Neolita looks like that. It's more of a sort of raspberry shade you can see there. And that's what it looks like next to Shador. So that is one that you would definitely just blend out a little bit more for more of a deeper type blush. I also picked up a blush from Chanel. This is the number 72 Rose Initial, I think is how I would say it. Initial, I'm not sure. But a really pretty color here. I think I only have one other Chanel blush. This is the shade there, really pretty. I think I saw a post online about this and just had to order it while I was ordering from Nordstrom at the time. So you'll see next to the others, this is just a little bit more peach than the others. That's the Chanel number 72 Rose Initial next to the two Kevyn Aucoin blushes that I've just shown you. Really, really beautiful. I did also pick up the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder with Real Cocoa. This one is in the shade Milk Chocolate. I really enjoy just the regular original Chocolate Soleil, but wanted to give the Milk Chocolate a try since I am a little bit paler now, just to see how that one looks, if that makes a difference on my skin. And then the final face product that I got that I was really excited about is from Dior. The first time I saw this in store, I was just... So it's beautiful packaging that it comes in. Inside a little round velvet pouch is a little kabuki brush. It does sort of fray out around the sides here, just the way that it's been packaged. But that is to apply this gorgeous product that does come in a velvet pouch. This is from their Dior Skin Nude Tan range. I got this in the shade 002 Sunlight. Beautiful, heavy, metallic packaging with all of that pattern on the front. Nice and heavy, it has some weight, it does feel ultra luxurious. Nice beautiful mirror in the compact, and then this is what the actual palette looks like. You can see that it's written there in the letters spelling out nude. It's just a really pretty, you can see there next to the Chanel, just a sort of peachy type shade, and that would be beautiful just on the cheeks for a really subtle glow. It's almost like you wouldn't need a highlighter, a blush and a bronzer. Just this one product would be enough just to give you a really nice youthful glow on your cheeks. So really looking forward to using that product from Dior. That's the first box down. I did get a bunch of foundations. I didn't know that Revlon whipped cream foundation would be coming to Australia so fast, so I did pick up a couple of shades from America. I got the 320 Warm Golden and then the 240 Natural Beige. When it did come out in Australia, I bought the Sand Beige. It's wearable, but it's probably slightly too light for me. I've heard such great things about this foundation and I'm yet to be impressed by this foundation. So looking forward to seeing if it's a shade thing. Maybe it doesn't look as cakey or problematic if you are actually perfectly matched to the shade. So looking forward to playing with these a little bit more and seeing if I can be as wowed as a lot of other people here are with the Revlon whipped cream foundations. Picked up another Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24-hour foundations. I got this one in 210 Buff, just a really light color. I wanted to get this one as a mix-up. I have some darker foundations that are long wear that I thought this would help keep long wear that I can dilute down with this light lighter shade so that my darker foundations don't have to sit there and wait for summertime. I also picked up the Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Makeup. This one to me is exactly the same as the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua Foundation. I got this one in the shade 2WN2. It is relatively new. It is available in Australia. I really like the Invisible Fluid Makeup. Light to medium coverage, lasts all day, looks beautiful on the skin. But if you've seen my recent review on the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector for oily to combination skin, then you might want to give that one a try at less than $14 full price in Australia, rather than the Invisible Fluid Makeup from Estee Lauder or the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua Foundation. One thing I do want to let you know though is that the Garnier foundation, I didn't mention it in the review because I had thrown away the box and there's no ingredients listing on the bottle. That does contain as the third or fourth ingredient alcohol de nut, which can be very drying and problematic for a lot of people's skin. Now looking at this Estee Lauder product, we do not have alcohol. Now if you are someone who shies away from alcohol in your foundation, I completely understand. This Estee Lauder Invisible Fluid Makeup is just as beautiful and does not have the alcohol content. So you are spending a bit more. Beautiful foundation. I did also pick up the new foundation, the Naked Skin Foundation from Urban Decay. I got it in the shade 4.0. Looking forward to seeing how I like this. I have heard mixed reviews, so more to come on that one. And then also a couple of foundations from Kevyn Aucoin. I got the Liquid Airbrush in LQ07. This looks like a beautiful coverage foundation that just gives you a real dull skin appearance, but looking forward to playing with that a little bit more. And then I picked up the Essential Skin Enhancer. This one's primary ingredient is mineral oil followed by polybutene. I'm not sure if this is something that I would want to wear all day long, but I wanted to give it a try. If you have any experience with this product, do let me know. I'm not sure what shade I got this in, but it is a little sort of cream foundation in a pot that I'm looking forward to using a little bit more. I did pick up the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover. I got this one in the shade Creamy Vanilla 03. This is a full coverage foundation. So if you've used the Double Wear foundation, it's even heavier than that. It's a creamy, heavy foundation, but can be used as a concealer. It is SPF 15, broad spectrum coverage. It is 30 mils of product though, so if you use this as a concealer, it's going to last you a very, very long time. I want to try this under my eyes and see how I go with this one. That's what I matched the color to. A couple of other foundations that I picked up. I did pick up the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. I chose that in the shade Medium Sheer Tint. This may be a little bit too dark. Light to medium may have been a better match. I'm not sure yet, but looking forward to comparing this to the L'Oreal Nude Magique BB Cream. It's called something else in the US, and also comparing it with the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector for oily to combination skin. This is another one that Miss Glamorazzi has recommended quite a lot. It's been one of her favorite products to wear on her face, and she, like me, has quite an oily complexion, so stay tuned. Looking forward to trying that a little bit more. And then I did also pick up a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation. This is broad spectrum SPF 15 as well, does contain titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Hopefully it is a good match to my skin. I have heard really good things about this foundation. For lip products, I did order a lip gloss set from Laura Mercier. This is called the Mini Lip Glacé set. I don't know if it's in the right order, but it comes in the shades Rose, Blush, After Hours, Sparkling and Quartz. Really like Laura Mercier makeup. I did also pick up a lip liner from Lancome in the shade Bronzelle, and then I did get the set of Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. Picked up a lip gloss from Smashbox, the Lip Enhancing Gloss. This is in the shade Afterglow, quite a nice sort of peachy shade. I picked up, on the recommendation of Ms. Gold Girl, I think it was, a Revlon lip gloss. This is part of the Super Lustrous range, and it's in the shade Foiled. Now, girls, can you tell me if you've seen this in Australia or not? It is definitely a frosty type, pinky brown. Looks beautiful over a lot of different things. I'll pop it on now. I don't know if you can tell from there, but that is foiled. I'm not sure if we can get this one in Australia or not. I also picked up a Revlon lipstick. This is the Super Lustrous range in the shade Primrose. Primrose is just a nice sort of neutrally pink, everyday type pink, really. Few more lip products. I picked up the Butter London Lippy. I do have a couple of these in Yummy Mummy, and I got this one in Trout Pout. These are on the stickier side and on the longer lasting side. If you don't like to feel anything on your lips, this is definitely not the product for you. For you girls who like glosses that last longer than 2 minutes, this is a pretty decent one as well, and it will come up occasionally on the sort of Oz sale by exclusive.com.au sort of sites. I've seen them come up on those sites recently. I did also pick up a few different lipsticks from Lancome. I picked up their Rouge Volupte in the number 7. That one is called Lingerie, and then I picked up a couple of their glossy stains, which people either love or they hate. I hated the way the makeup artist applied these on me in Maya. She wouldn't sort of let me just swatch them on my own. She applied them and with a cotton tip, and it was so uneven and disgusting, but I really liked these shades. I got them in the shade 4 and 7. So the glossy stains have been around for a while. You will have seen some YouTubers post about those, but it's meant to be sort of a glossy stain that lasts all day but maintains a bit of a glossy finish. It comes in a square type container. You can see the color of the shade through the bottle, but with a sponge tip applicator, and you just want a nice even coverage. It dries down to something that's still a little bit glossy, relatively comfortable, and hopefully nice and even and long lasting. I'll let you know about those if they're a hit or a miss in upcoming favorites videos. So this is the Rose Lingerie Rouge Volupte number 7, and these are the two glossy stains. This is the number 4 and the number 7. I do really like those. Looking forward to playing with those a little bit more. I also picked up another OCC lip tar. I don't wear my OCC lip tars very often, but I did pick up this shade Penny Royal. You can see it's just sort of a browny tan type shade, and I wanted to see what this was like as a mixer. The shades of OCC lip tars that I have are really quite bright. I thought that I would get this just to mix in with those really bright shades so that I can still have that opaque coverage that's just toned down a little bit if I want to wear it like for work. And then the very last lip product that I got was from NARS, and I got this one in the shade Belle de Jour. I do have a few NARS lipsticks. I do really like them. Belle de Jour is just a really nice everyday type nude. This is how it looks swatched. More of a beigey type pink shade. So you can see certainly that I was more in the nudie, pinky mood when I was ordering these blushes and lipstick. I did also get quite a few Illamasqua blushes, cream and powder blushes. I've fallen in love with Illamasqua since I was in America, and I did also pick up some Burberry products and some MAC products. So I will also post 3 more videos from these boxes. I will just post the Illamasqua blushes separately, the MAC products separately, and then the Burberry products separately as well. That is it today. Thank you so much for watching another obnoxious US haul from me. I really enjoyed sharing it with you today. If you do have any comments down below, if you have any of these products, definitely let us know what you think of them. I love to hear from you. Have a beautiful day, and we will see you again really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.